Billionaire Elon Musk, Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak, and former presidential candidate Andrew Yang joined hundreds calling for a 6-month pause on AI experiments in an open letter. Join me in today's video as we find out why we could face profound risks to society and humanity. So jumping right into it, I'll be using this article from Fox News titled Elon Musk's Warnings About AI Research Followed Months-Long Battle Against Woke AI. So down here, we can see that Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk has been waging a battle for the last several months over what he called woke artificial intelligence, a fight that appears to have factored into his call for a 6-month pause in the development of next-generation AI systems. So he was one of the several signatories to a letter this week that warned of advanced AI technology that could pose profound risks to society and humanity. The letter said that one of those risks that AI might be used to flood our information channels with propaganda and untruth. So as I am currently a huge proponent of ChatGPT and AI, I do also realize the risks that come with it. And I think this is one of the most prominent risks, is that people could be using this to flood, media with fake news, essentially. It already happens in today's day and age without AI technology. To imagine the propaganda that can be created. Like if you guys saw some of the propaganda with Trump and those fake pictures of him. I mean, you could just create propaganda really about anyone, have it look really realistic using AI models like ChatGPT or Midjourney, and then send it to the media. And they're obviously going to release it because they want clicks. So it's definitely a double-edged sword that you have to be careful when it comes to AI. So let's see what else that he's concerned about. So in 2015, Musk co-founded OpenAI, which a lot of people don't know, and the company that released GPT-4 this month, a few weeks before the letter was released. So GPT-4 is the latest edition of the language system that underlies the company's ChatGPT tool that can receive inputs and generate human-sounding outputs. So GPT-4 was the recent upgrade from GPT 3.5, tons more parameters, and I think it's a lot better than 3.5 in my opinion, even when it comes to some of its biases, which we'll cover in a little bit. So he left the board in 2018, explained that one of the reasons why he left was the company was chasing profits instead of serving as an open source counterweight to Google. So now it's become a closed source, maximum profit company effectively controlled by Microsoft. So I do have to agree here with Musk in that, Altman is a capitalist. He is trying to profit off of this, but he has defended this himself by noting that Microsoft doesn't sit on the board of the company and does not control it in any way, because I think a lot of people are scared that they're going to control the company now, Microsoft, because they had this $10 billion investment, but Altman made sure that people understood that that's not the case. So also in February, Musk replied to a tweet that showed ChatGPT was willing to write a poem about the positive attributes of Donald Trump because it can't produce content that is biased or partisan, but is willing to write a poem about President Biden. It is a serious concern, Musk replied. I completely agree with that. That's definitely a very serious concern. And I'm curious if GPT-4 would, refuse to write that poem about Donald Trump, because I think GPT-4 is a little bit better with some of its biases. So according to the company, its tools can be used to generate hateful, harassing, or violent content. This includes content that expresses, incites, or promotes hate based on identity, tends to harass, threaten, or bully someone, or promotes or glorifies violence, or celebrates the suffering of or humiliation of others. So like I said, definitely something that we have to keep an eye on. I'm not sure that I 100% agree with him that they should just completely pause all development, but there definitely needs to be some regulation put in place. This is just so evident to everyone in this space that AI tech is exceeding the pace of our ability to control it. It's obvious that we're on a path to replace search. So think about when you had a question before. You'd put that into Google search, correct? Now, people are going to be going to ChatGPT to get that response, right? It's going to be a curated thing with restrictions of the AI company reflected in the answer. He added, that's a major danger. So I also expressed a concern that I don't want one company or corporation in control of anything, right? Any one system. So it is a little bit scary that OpenAI is a for-profit company and they are really controlling and revolutionizing and leading this AI wave. So the letter signed by Musk and others call on governments to enforce a pause on AI research. And that's going to be a 6-month pause in any sort of AI research that's like GPT-4 or stronger than GPT-4. But a lot of critics came out and said that this letter was too vague. What is stronger than GPT-4? And I agree. We don't really know. It's very vague. So I think this is a great way to sum it up, though, here. I think regulation is absolutely what's needed. government intervention in some capacity, he said. I don't think we should move forward without such a thing. Our future shouldn't be decided by unelected elites in Silicon Valley. I couldn't agree more. We should be in control of our own future and not have elites in Silicon Valley leading this AI revolution. We all should have some sort of say in what happens. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoy this type of content, consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.